Hi Libra, how's it going? Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Maybe feeling a little bit stressed or worried about something. Something could have upset you. Who's in the environment that you're dealing with? It looks like whoever this person was, I'm hearing that you were handling 44 on the time. Whoever this person was that you were dealing with, this is somebody that this is beneficial to you that this is ending. I'm seeing. This is somebody that no matter how hard you try to work with them, they're not in the place to be a team player right now. I'm hearing and it shows. So it seems like the way that somebody was showing up, it just was not working for you. This looks like within a group of people, so this can be like within a friend circle, can be within a family dynamic, co-workers. And it looks like you're having a new beginning. There could have been like some words that were exchanged. I'm getting this. This is your opportunity to step up and be in charge of something. Sorry, I need to put my glasses on. This is an opportunity for you to step up and be in charge of something, but you may not feel like you're in the place to be able to do that. I'm seeing this is definitely something that you're capable of doing, and this is part of a new beginning for you. But there's something going on within like the psyche space, or how you're feeling when it comes to your self-confidence, or for some of you this can even be related to money. It's like you want to pursue something but you may be struggling a little bit financially. If this is not financially, this can mean like motivation wise you could be struggling a bit, confidence wise you could be struggling a bit. You could also feel like it's very much weighing on your shoulders to do something and you don't really have the support that you're looking for or that you were hoping to have. You may just be alone for a little bit, but it's better than compromising to be involved with whomever this is, because there's someone that even if they're around, it's just going to be a body. It's not going to be someone emotionally supporting you or encouraging you. For some of you, this can be like a boss, a company. It looks too like you could be getting invited somewhere. Yeah, the vibe of whoever you'd been around before, they may have liked to kind of be in control of things and tell you how to do stuff, and now it may be like your opportunity to step up, and you could be doubting yourself because of like the impact that this person has had on you. Because even if you wanted to break away from someone, you could have grown accustomed to them kind of directing you, and even if they were doing it for selfish means, they were still like giving you some type of guidance. But I'm seeing like in breaking away from that, you gain autonomy, but you may be like, well, how am I going to do it without them? But I'm not seeing somebody that was particularly supportive of you. This is someone that like, if you were excelling or branching out, they would not have liked that. I think there's a notion of like enjoying some type of control that they had over you, unfortunately. And that's something that definitely could be impacting you mentally now. but that's going to change. And so is this notion of like maybe feeling like you're stuck or like you can't do something that you want to do. This does feel related to your creativity, and this can also be creative problem solving as well. Whoever this person is that you've been dealing with, I think that they perceive you as a threat. But it looks like you're having a new opportunity. And I think that whatever this new thing is that you're getting involved with, it's going to feel much better emotionally for you. Whoever this person was, they could have wanted a new beginning with you, to have some sort of reunion or reconciliation. I'm seeing somebody come through and message you about a new beginning, but I don't think that you're going to take this. Someone's like, take a chance on me again, and I don't think that you're down for this. Because you know you would be starting a whole new cycle with this person. And I think like based off of their behavior, this is something that you recognize as not feeling empowering for you. I do definitely feel a jealousy type of energy with the Five of Swords and the Emperor. For some of you, you could be dealing with an Aries. I'm looking at Scorpio also. But I'm seeing the Scorpio be more so like your energy. So somebody's coming through and messaging you possibly about hanging out or getting together, meeting up, I'm also hearing. But I don't think that you're going to take this. I think that you want a new beginning that feels stable, and this is what you're creating for yourself. And you know that if you get, for some of you, back together with this person, for others of you, like back involved with this person, there's going to be a lack of stability for you. And maybe you feel like you can actually achieve a goal better on your own doing something for yourself. And this may feel a little bit intimidating because you know you're in the driver's seat now. Like I'm seeing this be like you are in charge of what you're manifesting. If you're not doing this, nobody else is going to do it, so it's weighing on you in that way. But this also means that you can create a very big change or transition for yourself, which it looks like you're transitioning now. And it looks related to how you take action. And so this part of you that may feel alone, because sometimes too, when somebody's no longer resonating with us and we're creating space from them, it can feel kind of lonely because you don't have that person there. Like, even if you didn't have extremely stimulating conversations with this person, there's still that factor of like knowing something is not there that was once there. So that may be throwing you off a little bit, but you're being guided to ground and center, to not go back, because like this cycle is just going to end up repeating itself if you get involved with this character again, is what I'm hearing. And you're just going to have to go through all of this anyway. So it looks like you're being guided right now to continue through the transition that you've been making for yourself. And I am seeing an opportunity that's coming through for you. And it seems like it comes through at a good time, because you may be feeling particularly low actually when this opportunity comes through for you. But I'm seeing you like doing your best to like manage your mental health. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, because you moved away from whoever this person excuse me, whoever this person was that you were dealing with, because you moved away and you were like, you know what, I'm not compromising this because that's not what I want to do here. And because you're not like negotiating your standards and you know where you stand, because of being brave and making that choice for yourself, the Wheel of Fortune now turns in your favor, and I am seeing an opportunity that comes through. As I said before, it seems like you may feel like you're at a low point when this thing happens. So I'm seeing this be like something uplifting that happens for you. I'm looking at Aries, Scorpio, Uranus, Mercury, and Jupiter. Have an opportunity to expand something, to explore something. I'm also hearing to investigate. Maybe like to learn more about something. Maybe trying to figure out like whether or not you're going to take this opportunity. But it looks like it's an opportunity that enables you to like pull yourself out of a space that was uncomfortable for you. And Spirit's guiding you to be confident about this. Be confident in the moves you're making, also in your abilities. Make sure that you're taking the time for yourself that you need. Make sure that you're resting. Doing the self-care that you need to do. Touching base with yourself, I'm also hearing. It looks too like you're pursuing something that you believe in and something that's important to you. Making progress with that. Like getting more comfortable with making empowering moves for yourself. Trusting yourself, I'm also hearing. I'm hearing milestone. For some of you too, you could have been like, I'm making all of these moves for myself, and then you have a little bump in the road, which I'm kind of seeing like your experience with this person being like that. And it's something that you may be like, well, I've made progress and I feel disappointed that like now I have to deal with this thing, but it's going to be all right. This is about not counting out the progress that you've already made. Because I'm seeing it be like, say you have to take 10 steps to complete something. I'm seeing you're like on the 8th step and it's like this bump in the road happens and you're like, oh, like I haven't made any progress, whatever. And it's like you're not counting like the last 7 steps that you just took and the 8th one that you're on now. So don't overlook the progress that you've made. Make sure that you're counting that. Because it seems like right now, the space that you're in, you may be focusing solely on like failures or like expectations that were not met, things like that. But I'm seeing it be very zoomed in, so you have to zoom out now. And look at everything on a whole. Rather than just like a particular thing that wasn't working out. For some of you too, you may not have said something that you needed to say, and it could have put you in a tough spot. So this is also about like learning further how to advocate for yourself and set the boundaries you need to in alignment with your morals and your beliefs. I'm seeing this be something that you're working on currently. And to also like be confident in how you find your voice and how you express yourself to gain confidence. Because that could have been the thing. Like, you could be looking at this situation and be like, I knew that I wanted to set boundaries, or I should have done that, or I didn't want to get involved with this, but I didn't say anything, or I went along with it, and now, like, look where I am. It looks like one of those situations. I do keep seeing the King of Pentacles, so for some of you, definitely work-related. For some of you, too, this could have been, like, you may have not wanted to take something on, and then, like, you did end up taking it on, and then it ended up being too chaotic for you. But this is a learning experience. Yeah. This is a learning experience about setting boundaries and seeing how that like changes your environment for yourself, and how it also protects you so you're not getting involved in things that you know are not in alignment for you. Yeah, I don't know why, but it seems like whoever this person was that was like asking something of you, or that like maybe you didn't set boundaries with, you could have had a hard time like kind of standing your ground with this person. Like, I'm almost getting kind of a seductive type of energy. So like this could have been somebody that you looked up to, or like you didn't want to let them down by not taking something on. But here's a notion of recognizing that in order to empower yourself, setting boundaries is a must, especially when something is not in alignment with your personal beliefs. Because I'm seeing you actively removing yourself from a situation that became too busy, too stressful. But you could have also felt worried about making this move, but I'm seeing that you're going to do it anyway. Transitioning into a more peaceful environment. Connected with the people that you're working with, the people that you're interacting with. Very much feels like a work thing. These can be people that you've been collaborating with, but it's something like people you were working with, you could have felt like upset by something that happened or some sort of dynamic, and you're like, why do I need to set boundaries, or why do I even have to say this, is what I'm hearing. Because I'm seeing it almost be like you may have avoided saying something, or been like so upset that you didn't say something, you know, like you could have still been reeling and experiencing like emotionally whatever you were going through, and so you may not have taken action because you may have just been like dealing with everything emotionally. But I'm seeing you gain back your confidence when you recognize like what you need to do and how you need to take action in relation to like you finding peace, especially when it comes to a work setting for you. This is also about learning more and more about what you need to do related to the position that you're playing. Like, this can be your public persona, this can be your career, reputation, I'm even hearing. It can be like a role that you're playing, tied with like your finances and your responsibilities, learning more about that. Like, I'm seeing this all be a very big learning experience, and it's something that's even pushing forward your career. And you could have, I'm seeing a sense of feeling disappointed about something, but you may not, you may be overlooking, okay, I'm getting this notion. Intuitively, you could have felt something and like maybe you didn't act on it or you didn't do it, but this is a moment here, like when you get beyond this feeling of like disappointment or just seeing something that didn't work out, or like whatever this sadness is, or like regret, whatever that is, as soon as you move beyond that, you're going to see that this taught you something very, very important, and it's something that is furthering you. It's something that's teaching you more about yourself, a really big opportunity for growing, for learning, especially when it comes to how you want to be doing things. And it's connecting you more with yourself and how to make intuitive moves and how to follow your gut. And also how to handle the stress and still be able to perform in the way that you want to. I'm looking at Taurus, and I'm looking at the moon. Taurus is the second house. It can represent our finances, our security, our self-esteem even, our self-value, our morals. It looks to me like you may get stuck in your head even because of the way that, like, people are treating you or the way that somebody treated you. Like, and maybe their energy was coming off in a way where it felt, like, very overbearing or strong even. And that could have had you feeling like you kind of wanted to, like, shut down or close down rather than dealing with it. Like, it even looked like some type of nonsense going on within the environment. But here you are, planning to bring justice to a situation. However you're going to choose to take care of this, I'm seeing that you're going to be successful with it, whatever you end up doing, Libra. I'm hearing, and that's all you need to know. I guess, like, at the end of things, just rest assured that you're going to make the right move. As long as you're checking in with yourself and you feel balanced, wait to talk until you feel centered, so you're clear when you speak, and that means also grounding your emotions so you feel like you are representing yourself in the way that you want to, and so things are very clear when you articulate them. It does too look like some stuff is in the midst of happening that hasn't fully come to fruition yet, so it kind of feels like half the story is here, so maybe we're gonna get the rest of it the next time we pull another reading for you guys. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.